Hi, Product Hunt. We're trying to create the easiest way to extract data from any website with no code. Let me show you how we're getting started with a quick demo. Let's start with one-click automations, which some people call recipes. Right now, all of these are built and maintained by us, but we plan to open this functionality to anyone who wants to create their own recipes and share it with the community. Now, what does a one-click automation look like? Let's say we want to monitor a company's information on LinkedIn, like their number of employees, followers, their descriptions. We can use this one-click automation to uh, set up a task that monitors a company on LinkedIn. And it's as easy as just entering the bare minimum information that Browse AI needs and setting up a schedule for this monitoring. Let's say I wanted to monitor every week and I wanted to email me when changes are detected. Now, once you start monitoring, it extracts that data from that LinkedIn profile to show you an example. And you can see that the information was extracted correctly. Here's even a screenshot of how Browse AI saw this page. Now, if you'd like to monitor a second company on LinkedIn, you can just reuse the same task and go to the Monitor tab and add a new monitor. Okay, so as you can see, one-click automations are pretty easy to use, only take a few clicks to set everything up and get the results you want. And we have one-click automations for monitoring and also data extraction. The data extraction ones will give you data in a spreadsheet format. Now, let's talk about use cases that may not be as popular and may not have a one-click automation already. An example would be extracting a list of products from Product Hunt for a specific search keyword. In those cases, you can just use Browse AI robot to record your custom task. Let's see how that works. First, you copy the link to that page, then you go to your Browse AI dashboard and you select whether you want to extract data or monitor a data set for changes. Then you paste the link. I would toggle record session cookies off because this is only necessary when you need to be logged in to access that page. Great. Now you can see that Browse AI Robot has opened this page for me and is observing my actions to learn how it can automate the task. I'm going to click on the robot and tell it that I needed to capture this list for me. I need the names, the descriptions, the link, and maybe the number of upvotes. Then I press enter and name them. There we go. Now I can see a snapshot of the data that Browse AI can see on this page. I'm going to name this list, and I can even have Browse AI handle pagination too. Great. Now, if I want, I can capture more data, or I can just finish recording. Now Browse AI is turning everything I just did into repeatable steps and uploading them to Browse AI cloud servers. The robot will be able to automatically adapt to website changes intelligently using hundreds of selectors in every step of the task to make them as low maintenance as possible. And behind the scenes, it's even handling things like rotating proxies, captchas, geolocation, and a lot more. And it keeps getting better and better over time. Now, you can see a sample dataset that Browse AI just extracted. Great. Now I have the option to run this automation on any page on Product Hunt that has a similar layout. So I can change the keyword to something else and run it again, and this time ask it to extract 30 products for me. There we go. You can see the data here. You can download the data as a CSV, or you can even sync this data with a Google Sheet. And let's see what I mean by that. I've already created a blank Google Sheet for this. Perfect. Now, if I run this task again, moving forward, it will sync all the data it extracts with the Google Sheet. Great. We have users who are using this Google Sheet syncing feature to sync tens of thousands of records to Google Sheets every week or every month, and then use that data along with formulas to turn them into charts and insights, and the end result, the reports they're looking for. Now, what if the product list information is not enough? What if you need detailed information about each product? In that case, what we recommend is that you set up a second task that extracts all the data you need from the details page, and then use our Google Sheets add-on to run that task for every item that was extracted in the first task. And let me show you how that works with a real example. One of our users who sells a product to researchers needs to monitor studies posted on this site using Browse AI, and then needs to find the contact information for each researcher to be able to contact them with a personalized message. And they use Browse AI Google Sheets add-on for that. Let's see how that works. They just extract these list of studies from clinicaltrials.gov, and then go to Browse AI menu, run task, and select the task they want to run on those records. This might take 10 to 20 seconds for the data to be extracted and added here. Oh, there we go. Now, sometimes you want to integrate your Browse AI tasks with tools other than Google Sheets. In those cases, you can use our integration features, which give you an API that you can use to run your task on demand and retrieve its results. Or you can use our webhooks to automatically call a webhook URL whenever the task is run or whenever it detects a change in the captured data. Or if you're looking for a no-code integration solution, you can use our Zapier integration, which allows you to either use Browse AI as a trigger and run a workflow whenever change is detected or data is extracted using Browse AI, or you can use it as an action to run a Browse AI task whenever something happens in another software. For example, to enrich your lead data in your CRM. As you can imagine, there are a ton of possibilities for this, and right now we're just focused on creating the easiest way possible to extract data from any website with no code. But eventually we want to become Zapier meets Twilio for web UI automation, allowing you to quickly create highly reliable and scalable web automations in minutes. I hope that you stick with us through that journey and help us with your feedback. Thank you for watching.